Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am so thankful you clicked on this video, and I hope you decide to hit that subscribe button down below and join this amazing community over here. My name is Melina and I am the founder and creator behind the Millennial Dollar, so both names are interchangeable. I kept my first and last name here on YouTube so that you could recognize me and know that I am a friend here to you in this space. And then also I named my business the Millennial Dollar because me and my husband are millennials. Also, my name starts with an M and my husband's name starts with a D, so it just made sense. So I hope you guys will stick around, hit that subscribe button, and today's video we are going to be doing a cash condensing. So what is a cash condensing? I try to give you guys a little bit of knowledge at the beginning of every video because I know that there are so many new faces around here, so thank you for joining. A condensing is where I take all of my small bills in every single envelope and exchange them for a larger bill. I'm just trying to decrease the amount of space that is being taken up by all the smaller bills. So I hope that helps you better understand what I do over here with cash condensing. So I do have the kids home, so if you happen to hear them, they're kind of just out there in the kitchen right now eating their dinner before we rush off to a baseball game. So let's just go ahead and dive into all these envelopes and get them condensed. So we have 50, 70, 90, 91, 92, 93. There is nothing we can do for household. I am doing this condensing right after doing an unstuffing, which is for me the best time to do it because of like getting smaller bills and stuff like that. But we'll see what we can do. So 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, nothing there. And a lot of the envelopes here in my high priority, I typically can't like condense, if that makes any sense. It just seems like I have a lot of envelopes that I like to keep like with the certain denominations because of how I spend. Now we're in clothing and you will see that like clearly this can be condensed. So I'm gonna go ahead and do $100 bill for these 50s, and then I can probably get away with another one. So 50, 70, 90, 100. Okay. And then we have 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So this should be 20, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And I don't believe I gave you guys a heads up as to this change over here or like having this money to be able to condense these. This came from a very large business unstuffing. I am choosing to not really dive into the ins and outs of everything being explicitly like for business or for YouTube or for like my personal, finances. I try to have a lot of transparency, but sometimes things need to be a little bit private, and I'm respecting, honestly, my husband's opinion on this as well as far as the Millennial Dollar goes. And this was just a massive unstuffing for business expenses. So in total, there was $3,270 over here, which was a unstuffing for the business is what I'm trying to say. But I didn't do like a deep dive into like every single envelope of where that money came out of. I hope that makes sense. So it's like I'm letting you know a little bit, but I'm not going to be like fully transparent on it. There we go. So let's see, and that was the amount. Okay, I've already condensed this as much as it can get, and I love it whenever I'm able to get rid of any ones possible, you know. Beauty has 20, 40, 50, 60, 71. So let's just go ahead and do this 20, 30, 40, 50, and grab a $50 bill. Okay, gas has 55, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we cannot condense that one. Cheerio and pretzel, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 91, 92. I could give myself a $50 bill, I guess. So let's do that. 20, 40, 50. Medical has 1, 200, 20, 30, 35. Okay, can't do anything there. family fun. 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 25, 30. That would be perfect. Okay, so 50, 70, 90, 100. And then I think I will do a $20 bill and a, whoops, and a $10 bill. Yeah. That'll be fine because when I do unstuffings, I'm going to come in here and break it down anyways. My envelope has 20, 30, 35, 36, or 7. Can't do anything there. Husband's has 50. I'm going to go ahead and give him a 50 so he can see what he has. There we go. Nails is how I like choose my denominations on how I want to pay her, so we won't touch that. Eating out, so we don't need to touch. Barber, maybe. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95. I could do a 50 in here. So 20, 40, 50. And then 20. Okay, that works out. Okay, car maintenance has 1, 50, 70, 80, 90, 200, 50, 70, 80, 91. For car maintenance, and that is it for high priority, and I already can tell it just feels so slim. I'm honestly so excited to bring my new binders into the mix, and so things are going to be changing so soon. Next is low priority. I honestly don't know why I have this calculator out, so I'm gonna move it. Okay, back to the condensing. Can't tell you how many times I had to re-say what the heck I'm doing because I want to keep saying that I'm doing an unstuffing, but this is clearly a condensing. Anybody else film themselves and feel the same? Oh my goodness. Okay, renovations. We have 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 43. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this 40, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So I'll just grab 2 20s. And then one more count, 50, 70, 90, 100. To give 100. Okay, 143, perfect. We have nothing in decor, organizing. Has 1, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Can't do anything there. Gardening has 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 10, 20, 25, 30. Wait, no. Okay, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80. Yes, that is correct. I just, oh my goodness. So I need a $20 bill. And we've got 50, 70, 80 still. Beverages only has $1. Wah wah. Let's see, cash stuffing fund, 20, 30, 35, 40. So I'll grab another 20. Injections, what is that? Pollen, probably, from my kids getting me cute little flowers. I've got $20 in here. Electronics has nothing. Ford Everest. Okay, so this one I need to like move in a bad way. There's probably a little bit more in here because I've at least stuffed at least 1 or 2 times more than what's on here. So 1, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. So 295. Yeah. Gosh, one more $5 bill. Okay. What do I want to do? So this is going to end up going back to the bank anyways. I just need to pull it out. So I'm actually not going to condense this yeah, that's what I'm going to do. It'll be fine. Okay. Dry cleaning. has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80. So let's do probably 2 more 20s, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. Perfect. Yard work has 20, 40, 60, 81, 110. Concerts has 1, 52, 53, 50. So 1, 51, 52, 200. So we have 350 for our concerts coming up. Birthday parties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 50. So we'll do a $50 bill. Perfect. Gifts has 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 56, 7, 8, 9, 60. So $60. Let's do a 50, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 7, 8, 9, 50. Next is lottery. We have not been in here in a moment, and there's like $52, so it doesn't need to be condensed. And then savings just has the $20. So that is it for low priority. Wow, that feels so good. Feels so good. Next is the kids binder, and this one feels thick. Like, let me do it before. That's what it looks like before, kind of like bent out, a lot of money in there. So let's see what we can do in here. Okay, kids buffer has 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Just get a $20 bill. Mason has 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So we'll do a $20 bill. Madden's envelope has 20, 40, 1, 2, 3. Cannot condense that. Clothing and shoes, 50, 70, 90, 100. Just gonna do it. Perfect. 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So we're gonna do 2 20s. And still have 140. Tutoring has $15 and cannot be condensed. Back to school has 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. Just go ahead and do 100 because currently we do not have to pay for tutoring. His tutoring has been covered by his teacher. It's just like something extra that she does. So yeah. Or wait, okay, I'm talking about tutoring, but back to school is not tutoring. So sorry. So I gave you a little bit about tutoring. Back to school, this is for just random back to school expenses. It honestly duels like between this one and this one is what I grab for. School expenses is usually lunch, the extra t-shirts, the random, but sometimes I'll pull from back to school too. So no rhyme or reason, honestly, there. School expenses has 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 7, 8, 9, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. Just do that one more time. 20, 40. I think I'm going to have to recount this, but I think what I want to do is just go ahead and grab what I need. So 20, 40, 50. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So we'll just do 2 20s. Perfect. Okay. Next is sports, which has a couple hundreds in here already. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85. We'll go ahead and do 20, 30, 40, 50. And that's as condensed as it can get. So perfect. Next is braces. This is one that will also go into our high yield savings account through Ally. But we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do this, even though this one also will go back to the bank, but I'm like, I'm already here, might as well do it, and I'll see it and then I'll get it moved over. So braces has $400, which is so good. Future cars, oops, has a couple hundreds in here already. 20, 30, 40, 50. So we'll go ahead and do that. And that's as condensed as it gets. Car insurance has 20, 30, 35, 40. So we'll grab a 20. And that is it for the kids binder. And here is the after, guys. Like, so skinny, nothing like kind of bowing out or anything, just love it. Next is going to be the travel binder, and there's only one in here that I really, well, hold on, I say that. I might actually, let's go ahead and look at this. This is money that we are taking to Europe for our photo shoot, but I can't remember how much. Okay, it's actually all perfect. Okay, it is exactly what I need, so we don't have to do anything there. Okay, the next one is actually our spending fund, and I've been putting 20s into this every week, so I'm sure we could do something. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. One more time, because that felt weird. 20, 40, 60, 81. Okay, and then we have $60 here, and I am gonna be weird, and I'm gonna do a 50 and a 10. Oh, there we go. Perfect. So that is it for the travel binder. Next is holidays and summer. I do have some envelopes in here like Easter that I'm not gonna mess with because we just don't know where we're gonna reallocate it or if we'll need like multiple bills just to spread it out. So I'm gonna leave it alone. Cinco de Mayo is one that we just actually completed, and I think for the sake of it, I'm gonna go ahead and do some 10s here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, we'll just do 3 10s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. The reason why I'm doing this is because Cinco de Mayo is, if not already here, we just passed it, and this was our fund to go have margaritas and Mexican with the family. So it's 100, right? What did I do? I didn't grab the 10s. 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. So it should be 100, 50, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay, good thing I counted that. And I knew that it was 100. So 50, 70, 80, 91. Okay. Once you're in your binders and envelopes, like as often as I am, you just know where you're supposed to be and see it's supposed to be 100. Mother's Day might be able to be condensed. So let's do 51. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So we'll do a 50 and a 20. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Right on the money. And while we're doing this, I do feel like I get asked a lot how I am cash stuffing how I do this all the time, like maintain it, all the things. I am just very type A. This stuff is my jam. I absolutely love it. I was about to say adore, but love it. And then also like how I'm able to do this is because my husband's paycheck completely provides for our family and our bills. And then everything that I do with my 3 businesses actually gets to be the money that we stuff into long-term savings, these types of envelope savings to have on hand, and all of our fun things that we do come from my income. So yeah, Father's Day is probably gonna be the same breakdown: 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, so a 50 and a 20. 50, 20. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, 370. And I have not updated these, it looks like, since the 21st, but I just did a stuffing, so that's why. 4th of July, 20, 40, 60, 81. 20, 40, 60, 81. 10, 15, 20. This is so full. Okay, and of course, favorite number here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 20. Okay, Halloween has 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 75. So 75. Let's do that, and this should be 50. 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Perfect. That did not work like I thought it would. Okay. Prime Days has, I think, like 20 bucks in here. Yeah, 20. Thanksgiving has 25. Black Friday has 50, 70, 90. Whoa. Okay, hold on. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That's what we're gonna do. And then I can actually do a 50. 20, 40, 50. Perfect. Wow, struggling. Okay. Christmas Eve, this is how I host my family, but we only have $20 in there right now because other things have been important. Honestly, I mean, I guess I could do the 100. I need to get this moved over to the bank, so, but we can condense it for the vid, okay? And then summer, same thing. This one, 51, 52. We'll just go ahead and do it. 200. So summer is handled there. Oh, I cannot wait to put the new trackers in here. They just do a lot better because they're more sturdy, but the paper just, like, I don't know, blends in too well. Okay, and then the holiday buffer, I have $30 in here, so can't do anything there. And that is it for holidays and summer. Oh my gosh, I can actually like close it without any stress. And lastly, I do want to actually condense some of my envelopes in here. This is my mini Monday Freebie Fridays. I don't think I need to do anything in Freebie Fridays, but watch me like be wrong. So let's see, we've got 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So there's $30 in here. That would make this 20. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a 20. This giraffe one was so cute. It's got $5. This one is from Budgeting on a Budget. We've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we could do a 5. getting really full over here, guys. So it is getting a little crazy. Okay. There we go. This one is one of my downloads that you can find on Etsy. And we've got 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's a digital download and you just print and do your little mini Mondays. This is also one of mine. So I've got 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Definitely doing that and getting rid of this weird 10. I mean, I know that our money used to look like that, but still. So we have 21. And then this one is from BudgetwithMaddie. We have 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Wow, we have $40. So I'm definitely gonna condense down to 2 20s because that's a lot. Look at that. But when you do mini Mondays, you're usually playing with 5s and 1s. So that's why it can get pretty full pretty fast. Okay, and that is hers. So that is it for mini Mondays, and look at how amazing that looks already. Okay, let's just take a look here, see what's going on. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Might as well. So I guess we are going to condense here. I should just keep my mouth shut till we get to the point of needing to actually say, oh, I don't have to stuff anything. I don't know. Okay, this one has 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we'll do a 10. This donut one has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Whoa, hold on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wow, okay. So we'll keep the 5 and grab a 10. Oh, wrong way. This 5 is crusty. So let's do a nicer 5. There we go. Okay, Mon Cherie. This is one of my digital downloads. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One's kind of weird too. Okay, there we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it looks like we just have one more back here. And this is from Simply Budgeted, Amanda. We've got 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we will grab $10. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I don't believe these have Furniture Fund does, but can't break that down. And that is it for the Savings Challenge binder. Already, it just feels so good. Already, all those ones out of here, like, holy moly. Okay, so the last step is just to make sure that this money is correct. Still, even with doing a condensing, we shouldn't have less than 3,270 and we shouldn't have more than 3,270. So let's get to counting. Thank the Lord it was correct. My son had come in the middle of me counting and I couldn't remember if I had added 100 or not, and it turned out that I think I did before I addressed him, and so I subtracted that and then everything was correct. So we have exactly what we started out with. Obviously the majority in these 10s, 5s, and 1s, which is insane, but we have the amount that needs to go back to the bank to pay off the credit card, which is great. But I always like to utilize, like when we do an unstuffing and there's big bills, I'm always like, I need to do a condensing before I give the bank all these bills, because they don't need the big bills, but I do. So there we go. So that is all for this cash condensing, and if I had called it an unstuffing at any point in this video, I apologize. It's definitely a condensing. But that is it for this video, guys. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and if you're not yet subscribed, join the fam, guys. Click this little button to the right side of your screen. It'll automatically subscribe you so that you can join this amazing community, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next one. Bye!